Hello and welcome back. Today is Friday, October 24th. I have your 5 best bets. Yes, that's 5 plays in one video for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. We have a 12-game NBA slate ahead of us. It is beautiful Friday night basketball action here. All skate day, 12-game slate starting from 5:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. We have 2 Amazon Prime video games, just like Thursday Night Football last night. We have 2 Amazon Prime new station, new broadcast games. We got the primetime games are Boston versus New York. 228 over under. Knicks 5.5 point favorites. Then the late game, Minnesota versus Lakers. That's Anthony Edwards versus Luka Doncic. Julius Randle coming back to LA playing Austin Reeves. Great, beautiful basketball. Amazon Prime. We got some fun matchups overall. Some big spreads. We've Clippers versus Suns, one of the bigger spreads in the slate, along with Washington, Dallas. That's 10.5 point favorite. And then the biggest spread on the slate, Cleveland versus Brooklyn, 13.5 points overall. Early slate games, Toronto versus the Bucks. You would think the Bucks would be favored in that game, but it's Toronto at home, early game matchup. One of the best early games on the slate, Atlanta versus Orlando, 231 over under. That game is going to be really good. The 2 up-and-coming rising stars, everyone's favorite team can make the next leap. They go at it pretty early on. I'm trying to think what else. San Antonio, New Orleans, Zion versus Wemby. Always a lot of fun to watch those 2 clash it out. Golden State running a back-to-back, but interesting slate. The few Fugazi games, too. A few Fugazis. Atlanta versus Utah versus Sacramento. That game does not exist in my head overall. Is there any other Fugazi games? Probably the Cleveland Nets. 13.5 point spread. Massive slate overall. We have 5 brand new plays here today. Before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap another beautiful night in the NBA. The Oklahoma City Thunder do not stop playing double overtime games, and we ended up going 2-1. Let's stay focused here, Chris. Stay focused. We ended up going 2-1 in best bets. The first game, Thunder versus Pacers, they did not chef's kiss. They did not disappoint overall. 7-game series in the finals. First game, double overtime. Thunder back-to-back double overtime games. Benedict Mathurin, he had an incredible second half. Great second half overall. He had the double OT, but he cashed with ease in the first overall regulation. Pascal Siakam had a credible game. SGA 55, hand up. I think I did say in yesterday's video, I like his under. What an idiot. What a horrible call by me. 55. I think that was a new career high overall. And then the late game, Denver versus Warriors. That game was incredible. Stephen Curry cashed it over for 23. He got the 25-plus points. And then I did do a same-game parlay for that game. Cam Johnson, man, he was shooting everything, missed all of them. But someone that was not missing all of them, which was Josh O in the comment section with the Aaron Gordon PRA. Make sure to check the comment section down below. The guy's down there, Josh O, he always lays down great plays overall. Back-to-back days, Derek White cashing the over, and then Aaron Gordon cashing in the first half. That was sweat-free, so thank you. I appreciate you, but 2-1, 8-4, nice start to the NBA season, but I'm not satisfied. Massive 5-game slate here, and let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, going to be at the 6 o'clock game, Atlanta versus Orlando. This is going to be a fun matchup. 231 over under. Orlando, 4.5 point favorite here, and I think Paolo Banchero, he has great history of getting the over versus Atlanta. I think he has a great game, or a bounce-back game, but I think he has a great game here overall against Atlanta, so give me Paolo Banchero to go over 24.5 points, coming at minus 114 on FanDuel. Atlanta, only after one game. Hey, I'm being a little cheesy only after the one game here, but only after one game here. Atlanta allowing the 11th most points to the power forward position, and Paolo Banchero has a great history of getting the over against the Atlanta Hawks. 5 for his last 6, averaging 29.7 points per game. Last season against Atlanta, he dropped 17, 35, 26, 31, 36, and 33 in the most recent matchup overall. Daniels will be on Desmond Bane, and Dyson Daniels is not big enough to guard Paolo Banchero, so I'm not worried about Daniels giving him that treatment. Kristaps Porzingis, I don't think he can really guard Paolo Banchero overall, so I think he's going to be faster. Jalen Johnson, I think he's not as big to guard Paolo Banchero, so I think he has a great spot here. He doesn't really have anyone that could defend him. He has that nice in-between where he has speed and go downhill. Kind of like the first game with man, now I'm spacing on his name. RJ Barrett, not RJ Barrett, man. Scotty Barnes, bam. Hey, never in doubt. Like Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes had a pretty good game overall. Last 3 home games against Atlanta, he's dropped 30 plus points in each game. I have him projected at 26. In game 1, Desmond Bane, he went off. He had his time. He had 24 points in that game. Or he had 24 plus points in that game. Now, last game, game 1, he shot 7 for 17 from the field. I don't think he's going to shoot that in back-to-back games here. Game 1, 24 points. When he did shoot 7 for 17 from the field, I think he gets that over pretty easily. I think he gets that 25-point marker. So give me Paolo Banchero to go over 24.5 points, coming in minus 114 on FanDuel. Jump into my second play for the first prime time matchup here. Boston versus the Knicks, 228 over under. Knicks 5.5 point favorites on Amazon Prime, and I'm coming back for my money for the first one. For our first loss of the season was Jalen Brunson over. Hey, I'm back. We all saw what Boston did, allowed Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe do. So Jalen Brunson, you should easily do this. So give me Jalen Brunson to go over 26.5 points, coming in minus 125. On DraftKings, Boston allows the most points and the most threes to the point guard position after one game. Jalen Brunson, he's gotten this over 2 for his last 4 against the Celtics, averaging 26.7 points per game. And in game 1, he had 23 points in the first game, shot 5 for 18 from the field. He fell disappointingly under. He started the game off 2 for 2, so he pretty much, for the remainder of the game, shot 3 for 18 from the field. There's no way he does that again in back-to-back games here. Now at home, love that. I have him projected at 27 plus points in this matchup. The last 3 home games against the Boston Celtics, he's had 34, 36, and 27 points in his last 3 home games. The last 4 games against Boston, he's had 22, 36, 22, and 27 in the most recent matchup. Game 1, like we all saw, 5 from 18 from the field, 1 from 9 from beyond the arc. I don't think he's going to do that in back-to-back games here. He owes us from the first game. I'm back at it like a bad habit. If he can't do this, he's on the ban list early on. So give me Jalen Brunson to go over 26.5 points, coming in minus 125 on DraftKings. Jump to my third play of the day. Running it back just like that last play here. We're going to run it back again in the San Antonio versus Dallas matchup here. Not San Antonio versus Dallas. San Antonio versus the Pelicans matchup here overall. Still no De'Aaron Fox in this lineup, so no problem for Stephon Castle. So give me Stephon Castle to go over 17.5 points, coming in minus 118. On DraftKings, the Pelicans allow the 4th most points to the point guard position, only after one game, but hey, I'm still going to be cheesing and spamming that after the one game and overall. The last 2 games against the Pelicans without De'Aaron Fox in the lineup had 22 and 17 points in the last 2. Game 1, he looked incredible. Shot 8 for 12 from the field, had 22 plus points. Granted, I don't see him going 8 from 12 from the field again, but the opportunity I see improving, he shot 5 from 10 from the free throw line. There's no way I see him going 5 from 10 from the free throw line. So if he misses a few more shots, I think he's going to make a few more free throws here. So I think there's still a few more points left on the table for him. He was 3rd in field goal attempts overall on his team, besides Victor Wembanyama, who shot like 26 shots in that game. And 17 points just felt low for a guy that took 14 shots in game 1. He's gone over 6 for his last 7 games overall, scoring 20 plus points in 6 for his last 7 games overall. Granted, a few of those games were at the end of last season without Wemby, but game 1 had 22 with Wemby. Overall, I have him projected at 19 plus points in this game. Last 2 games against the Pelicans without Fox, 22 and 17. Now he has an even bigger role, more playing time. The team needs him. They need a second scoring option, and that's Stephon Castle. So I think we're still buying low here. So give me Stephon Castle to go over 17.5 points, coming in minus 118 on DraftKings. Jump into my 4th play of the day on the late primetime matchup. Lakers versus Wolves in Staples Center. 225 over under. Minnesota 2.5 point favorite here. And I got to do it. Primetime game here. He does not like Luka Doncic. Ever since I saw the video of the Anthony Edwards burner account, I think he's going to have a great year. He hates people, which I even love. Not hates people, but he has that swagger with him overall. So that's Anthony Edwards. So going to be Ant-Man to go over 26.5 points, coming in at minus 105 on DraftKings. Game 1, he had 41 points, looked incredible, 14 from 28 from the field. He has the green light, 28 shots from the field. I love the volume that we're getting from him. He's only gotten us over 1 for his last 4 against the Lakers, averaging 19 points per game, but I have some insight. The one over he did have was this time last year. On October 24th last year, he had 27 points in Staples Center, and guess what? It's October 24th again, and he's going to score 27 points for us. It's the signs, like the Jersey Jerry, it's the signs. 10-24-27, today's 10-24. He's going to get it in back-to-back games. 57% hit rate on the road, so he's an ultimate road warrior. You know I like my road players to step up big. He looked unguardable in Game 1. Just like the first game, the Lakers were lackluster with Jimmy Butler being physical in the paint. Anthony Edwards, he's a mid-range bully right now. He looked unguardable in Game 1, so I think he steps it up big in this matchup again. Last year in the playoffs, he had 22, 25, 29, 43, and then 15 points against the Lakers in a playoff series. Now he gets this primetime matchup after Luka Doncic had a massive game. This game's going to be a tight one overall, and I think Anthony Edwards on the new Amazon Prime is going to step up big. I have him projected at 30-plus points in this game, so I think this is an Ant-Man primetime matchup. So give me Anthony Edwards to go over 26.5 points, coming in -105 on DraftKings, and jump into my 5th and final play of the day in the last game of the slate, the 9:30 Clippers versus Phoenix Suns. 225 over under. The Clippers, 9-point favorite. Cannot believe they're a 9-point favorite, but they looked horrible in Game 1, and I don't think they get to do it again. And I think James Harden has a great opportunity ahead of him. He has a great history of getting the over against the Sun in this one. So give me James Harden, fear the beard, to go over 13.5 rebounds, assists, coming in -125 on DraftKings. I love this spot. He's gone over 6 for his last 6 against the Suns, averaging 18.8 rebounds, assists in those games. In Game 1, he had 13 rebounds, assists, only played 29 minutes in that game with 17 potential assists left on the board, and he just was a half point shy of getting this over. I think if he got the over easily in that game, we're not going to be getting 13.5 today. I'm pouncing on it. 13.5 rebounds, assists. I love it. The Clippers allowed the 4th most assists and the 9th most rebounds to the point guard position. Granted, only after 1 game, but he has a good history. Not good history. He has a great opportunity ahead of him against a defense that's kind of lackluster against point guards. High over under 225. Over under 62% hit rate at home last season, averaging 15.1 rebounds, assists. Last 3 home games against the Suns, he's had 17, 20, and 23 rebounds, assists. So I love the overall consistency from James Harden. Had 17 potential assists in Game 1. I have him projected here at 15 rebounds, assists. So we get a nice bargain at 1.5. So give me James Fear the Beard Harden to go over 13.5 rebounds, assists, coming in -125 on DraftKings. And those are my 5 best bets for you in the NBA today. Let me know down below, what's your favorite play in the NBA today? Just like Josh O, I love telling you guys in the comments section. It's been a fun few days overall. Let's continue this nice little hot streak. Last year, if you can't remember, I was horrible or not the best to start the season. As we get more and more data, it becomes a little more easier to see what the data and everything likes overall. It's still early in the season. 5 plays for you here today. We're going to go over them all over again. James Harden over 13.5 rebounds, assists. Anthony Edwards, this one's personal, over 26.5 points overall. Stephon Castle over 17.5. Jalen Brunson, hey, you owe us, man, over 26.5. And then Paolo Banchero to kick off our night, over 24.5 points. Those are my 5 best bets for you in the NBA. As always, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.